So, a very good evening. So, from tomorrow, we have the great Champions League 2025 as starting from tomorrow. So, the first match is between New Zealand and Pakistan. So, this will be a pretty defining match. There are a lot of equations which will be balanced on this match. uh, you know, like this is the group one match, first stage match. But if any team wins or lose tomorrow's match, this will set a big tone for their upcoming campaign. So there are few possibilities which we can discuss here. If we think nothing unexpectable happens, if we go by usual terms, and if we see what is least probable, which is about to happen, if we see the past events, so probably New Zealand will beat Pakistan tomorrow. And if they do so, and if India also beats Pakistan, then the host will be out. Pakistan will be out from Champions League, and the probability of India and New Zealand going to the next stage will be pretty high. Also, India and New Zealand can play Champions League final then, because these two teams are the best teams, I feel, uh, in the present time for ODI. The third best team which is going on right now was Sri Lanka, but Sri Lanka couldn't qualify for the Champions League. But they were also in a red hot form. If they could have been also in this session of Champions League, things would have been different. So right now looks, if we see the present time right now, it looks like Sri Lanka and New Zealand are the only team which can challenge India. Sri Lanka has already done it by beating India 3-0. New Zealand had done it in test, but both the teams looks very good. Pakistan, also looking good when they were playing against South Africa, but the bowling lineup was very bad of South Africa. So where Pakistan can improve is, first thing is their opening. So because Fakhar Zaman is an aggressive batsman, so they cannot do anything with that style of batting. So it is on the day, if it's Fakhar Zaman's day, then you never know the kind of inning he has played against the same team New Zealand in India, the World Cup last year in 2023. And if you see, so you cannot say anything about Fakhar Zaman and you cannot do anything. So I feel personally Babar has to open with Fakhar Zaman, because either Babar should open or either Rizwan should open. If they don't have if they don't have um, their main opener who got injured, that guy was brilliant. So mm, the thing is, now you cannot give chance to some new player or someone new to the stage, because you can, but then you have two aggressive mindsets playing as an opener, which can backfire against New Zealand, because they always are a very patient team and comes with a lot of planning. So what they can do is Babar should open with Fakhar Zaman, and then they have to go bit deep. They have to make some more runs in the opening. So this is their first problem. Uh, Looks like batting is their first problem because Kamran Gulam is also not clicking. He also looks very animated, though he had gone a he had got a chance in place of Babar Azam in the test. He scored a century, so he should concentrate on the game rather than doing all these animated things. Because last time also he celebrated so aggressively in front of Babuma, and then I guess he got some fine. So see, they have to see here how they play, but the match will be very tight between New Zealand and Pakistan. Main problem of Pakistan is their opening, and let's see who will open. I feel Babar or Rizwan can open. They could have given the chance to Imamul Haq because already they have one a batsman who is very aggressive, Fakar Zaman on one end. So on the other hand, they could have given mm chance to the opener who can take the game long, who can take the game deep because this is not T20. This is one day. So they also need one player to score big runs and go deep. So let's see what will happen. But I personally feel tomorrow's match will set a tone for any team. Whoever team will lose the game, either it is New Zealand, either it is Pakistan, they will have lot of trouble in coming back to the championship. And if New Zealand beats Pakistan tomorrow, beware for one more final between New Zealand and India this time also in Champions Trophy 2025. Last time India New Zealand final happened, I guess, in 2023, 2003, I guess, 2003, when Saurav Ganguly was captain and Cairns played a brilliant knock of 100 runs. New Zealand came from behind and won the Champions Trophy. India was the favorite. So, yeah. So, I feel personally this time also it looks like if nothing, because in cricket anything can happen, if nothing happen unpredictable. So, I feel India and New Zealand are in the finals of Champions Trophy 2025. If New Zealand can beat Pakistan in the tomorrow's match, then I feel New Zealand has very good chance to be in the final because then India and New Zealand will be the probable teams to be going into the final because these two teams are playing very dominant cricket this time. Sri Lanka was also playing very dominant cricket, but Sri Lanka is not qualified for the Champions Trophy. So let's see what will happen in tomorrow's match. Thank you. See you tomorrow after the match.